Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am.
How are you today?
Fine. How about you?
I am fine too. Today the education profession comes the integrated at 17 with the subject of guidance and counseling. Guidance and counseling is part of the education system in school, which has an important role from fulfilling the function and goals of the education, as well as improving the quality of education in school. For further explanation, Group 6 is invited to give a sentence.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Today we from Group 6 will be explain about counseling guidance. Before that, let me introduce the members of the groups. My name is Zulfa Zakia and my friends.
My name is Agisna Lalila Kamil. My name is Fitrina Kasyana. My name is Alila Dewi.
My name is Dia Pratiwi.
As the material points that will be discussed are understanding guidance and counseling, function and objective of guidance and counseling, foundation in guidance of counseling, and implementation of guidance counseling in school programs, and the role of teacher in providing guidance counseling service. Okay, next. The first material is understanding. Next. Guidance and counseling is an assistance service provided by a counselor to clients or students so that clients can understand themselves, make decisions, understand their potential, know to develop their potential, and always be responsible for every decision they are made. Okay, next. The next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, number 2 is function and objective. Okay, guidance and counseling function. Number 1 is prevention. Number 2, understanding. Number 3, repair. And number 4, maintenance. Okay, the next material will be explained by my friends.
The next material is purpose of guidance and counseling. Guidance and counseling aims to help students achieve optimal development. According to Balitbank, specifically guidance and counseling have the following objective, including the first is plan study completion, activities, career development, and student live in the future. The second is develop all potential and strengths possessed by students are optimally as possible. And the third is adapt to education environment and community environment. The next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, the next material is foundation of guidance counseling. One of the foundation that cannot be ignored in counseling guidance is the philosophical foundation, because the philosophical foundation is a foundation that can provide direction and understanding, especially for counselor or guidance and counseling teacher in carrying out guidance and counseling activities so that they can be accounted for logically, ethically, and aesthetically. Okay, the next material will be explained by my friends.
Okay, the next is implementation. Implementation of guidance and counseling programs in school. The implementation of guidance and counseling in the school needs to follow a systematic work pattern so that the guidance and counseling programs can be implemented well. The implementation stage is the implementation of the plan that have been formulated and empowering the organization's function, so that it can realize the goals that have been set. Okay, the next material will be explained by my friends.
Okay, the role of teacher in providing guidance counseling service. Number 1, teacher as facilitator. Number 2, teacher as informatory. Number 3, teacher as mediator. And number 4, teacher as collaborator.
Thank you. To move to present it their paper on counseling guidance, which includes the definition of counseling guidance, the function and purpose of counseling guidance, the evaluation of counseling guidance, and the role of teacher is providing counseling guidance service. Next, if you have any question, please return to the moderator.
Okay, we will open the session of question and answer. If you want to ask, please raise your hand and say your name. Okay, Indah, please stand up.
Okay, Zulfa, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Indah Ramawati. I'm from Group 3. I want to ask about do guidance counseling teachers only play a role and only follow up on about problems experienced by problematic students?
Okay, Olivia, please stand up and say your name and your group.
Okay, previously, let me introduce. My name is Olivia Azara. I want to ask, what do you think about this role of guidance and counseling in school? Thank you.
Okay, Eva, please stand up and say your name and your group.
Okay, first introduce myself. My name is Eva Pahria from Group 3. Okay, my question is, can you explain what skill are really needed for counselor so that counseling process is effective? Thank you.
Okay, my name is Agisna Laila Kamil and I will answer the question from Indah Ramawati. The answer is no. The first function of guidance counseling is the function of understanding. The function of understanding in guidance and counseling is to produce an understanding of something for the development of students.
Okay, my name is Zulfa Zakia. I will answer the question from Olivia Azahra. Okay, the answer is guidance and counseling teacher play a role in providing service to students so that they can understand, solve problems, and make responsible decisions and become independent human beings. Guidance and counseling teachers can take part in counseling training so that guidance and counseling teacher can have experience as reference material in providing counseling service to students.
My name is Dia Pratiwi. So I will answer the Eva Pahria questions. The answer is some of the skills required include listening, ability, empathy, or ability to feel and understand the client's feelings. Communication skill in language that is easy to understand, skill to relevant and in-depth question to help explore client problems and open useful discussion, and analytical ability to analyze the information provided clients to understand the root of the problem and provide the right view.
Okay, what about our answer? Is that enough?
Yes.
Is there any response?
No.
Okay, Indah, please stand up.
Okay, I can understand from the presenter's explanation. So, the guidance counseling teachers have a function of understanding. The function of understanding can understand of students for the something of development from the students.
Okay, Indah, thanks for the response.
Okay, from the discussion and question and answer, please group seek to conclude.
So the conclusion of our presentation today is guidance and counseling teachers not only play a role in following up on problems experienced by students, but also function to provide an understanding of something for the development of students. And then, guidance and counseling in school play a role in providing service to students so that can understand, solve problems, and make responsible decisions. And then, the skill needed by counselors so that the counseling process run effectively are the ability to listen, communicate, and ask clients.
Okay, that's all the presentation from Group 6. We would like thank you to Ma'am Dr. Haja Heliani, MPD, as a lecturer in educational professional course, and all my friends. Thank you.
Okay, give applause to Group 6. The role of teacher in providing counseling guidance service, namely teachers as facilitator, teacher as mediator, and teaching as collaboration. That's our meeting today. We'll see you next week for the midterm exam. Good morning.
Good morning.